More troubles ahead for Keir Starmer and Labour as the whole party is falling apart over a group of Islamists trying to take over. This is of course the legacy of Tony Blair and the new liberal globalists who opened the doors of this country to everybody without vetting their backgrounds, and then they said, welcome to the Labour Party, would you like to be a politician? Diversity is our strength. And now we reach the Rochdale by-election. Over the last few days, we have talked about Rochdale. We've talked about this upcoming by-election, which I believe should be on the 29th of February. Azhar Ali is the Labour Party candidate. We also have George Galloway standing on the platform of Gaza. He's going to be an MP for, obviously, Rochdale, but he's prioritised Gaza over Rochdale. But the Labour candidate himself, he might be a Labour candidate, not a complete far-left Islamist, but he's already come out, gone on a rant against Jewish people and Israel, saying the 7th of October was engineered by the Jews and all that. The Labour leadership have come out to apologise. The rest of the Labour Party are now attacking Keir Starmer because apparently he's a Zionist. What?
Well, his comments were completely wrong. He should never have said something like that. It is, of course, completely wrong to say that.
Let me just clarify. It was wrong, right? Oh, okay. Good to know. But thanks to an exclusive story from Guido, we've now discovered that other members of the Labour Party have come out to actually attack Keir Starmer. Oh yeah, the lady you see in the middle of that picture with the hijab thingy on his head is the Rosie Chowdhury. Now, Rosie Chowdhury is a little bit special. Do you know why? Because when she was asked by someone in the audience when she was making a speech whether Keir Starmer is a war criminal, she said yes.
Alright, is Keir Starmer a war criminal?
Yeah.
Alright, is Keir Starmer a war criminal?
Yeah.
Every day, £1,000 billions that butcher genocide.
Alright, is Keir Starmer a war criminal?
Yeah.
Alright, is Keir Starmer a war criminal?
Yeah.
Every day, £1,000 billions that butcher genocide.
What? Alright, so, problems. It's none of your business. You joined the Labour Party, you became a local councillor for your local residents. That was the whole point. First things first, before this so-called genocide started, that's when you joined the Labour Party. When did you know that you were going to join the Labour Party to stop genocide? Also, are you doing anything about what's going on in China or other parts of the world? What about Pakistan? What about all the other areas? Oh, Yemen. What's going on in Yemen? Do you actually care about what's going on in Yemen? Of course not. But again, thanks to Guido, we've also discovered some interesting stuff about Rosie Chowdhury. She also has a side job where she trains foreigners and people who come into this country to find a way to pass their citizenship test. Yes, that's the Tigers International Association, community-based advice and training centre in Oldham. We ensure our community gets the best training using high standards equipment and also having access to a wide range of standards training material. How much will it cost to actually pass? Wow, £150. It will cost you per student to pass the Life in the UK test. That's just the practice. So, okay. I mean, fair enough. Yeah, she's helping with integration, right? Obviously, these sort of tests are supposed to be a test. It's called a test to see if you actually are, based on your current standard and your merit, you can actually be in this country and you can become a citizen. I don't think we should have any sort of practice for these sort of tests. It's sort of like the 11 plus test for kids before they get to grammar schools. And then the parents spend so much money so that the kids just manage to pass that test in order to get to a grammar school because it's selective. I'm like, the test is supposed to be a surprise test. It's not a surprise test, but it's supposed to be checking your abilities and assess it right there in the moment. You can't cheat. I mean, essentially, by doing the practice training beforehand, you're memorizing things just to pass the test. It doesn't mean you are now skillful. You kidding me with this? Anyway, but at least she's helping people integrate, right? Fair enough. But this is the Labour Party. The whole thing is falling apart. The Tory Party are absolutely crazy, and they've completely destroyed the country, and they don't even know what they stand for. But look at these guys. Team Red is also all over the place. And somehow people in this country are still preparing to vote red and blue in the upcoming elections, according to the current numbers. Now, we don't know how people are going to vote when it comes to the actual election, but so far, the top two parties are still Labour and the Tories.